Doesn't this show stuff? Tame animal chance. Bang. Bunny, 52%. Although that's surely further modified by them being so wild. That cooking won't help, but the mining, the Malay, the medical, the intellectual, that's all good stuff. Probably have them mostly focus on, or her. The hairstyles. I might have to look into a way to change people's appearances once we have them recruited, just to get rid of those ridiculous mohawks. If it goes wrong, we'll have a wolf pelt with some holes in it. No big deal, says Bunny. We'll see. You're not taming them? I thought you would be. Maybe you're not going to try it because they're asleep. But there's plenty of raw food for you to take for them, and because our colony is so small, we don't chew through wood very fast. And that feels really good. I'm very happy with that. I might make this quite an animal-heavy run then. Seems to be a lot of places for outdoor animals to graze in. Hell, I could keep this whole area for grazing. Or maybe a bit to the south for grazing. Yeah. And then for those that we domesticate, we just need to keep a good amount of kibble for them. Character editor mod, thanks. I'm going to keep that one to the side. Oh, but does that only work when you've already when you're about to start the game? I need one that works mid-game. Can edit pawns in-game. Wonderful. Because, yeah, sorry, Dark Young, but you look ridiculous. Both the psychopaths have mohawks. It seems appropriate. That's a decent argument. Good. Haul that wood. Hauling is important, although it's lovely to have animals that do that for you. I like this mishmash. What do we have on the ground here? I actually don't know. What different stones do we have? I figured it would tell me. Ah, limestone, marble. Wait, marble? Marble's not meant to be available here. Bunny and Dark Young chatted about games. How cute. Fort's about to break and join us. I really need to make people a bit happier about their lives. Dull, ugly. Yeah, it's these walls, isn't it? I could just break down the walls and give you some normal... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, actually. Break down the walls and build some normal wooden walls. See, Dark Young is big on mining now. Even though they're crap at it. You could smooth the walls, takes forever. Smoothing walls takes so long, and plus this way we get some nice chunks. Agonizingly slow at that, but if I check your skills here, you should be gaining mining at an outrageous rate. Look at that. Whee! Learning 150% with passion, burning, but also too smart, adding another 75% to that. How much beauty do wooden walls have? Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Smooth walls have more beauty, if I recall correctly. Is that so? Well then, looks like these rooms are about to be bigger than the rest. Maybe not do that one just yet. Let's keep the rooms individual. And also deconstruct these. Alright, this way the real claims to fame of the place can have these larger rooms. What kind of skill does it take to smooth walls? Well, Helden's gonna do it. Oh god, that takes forever. Do we smooth the floors as well? Construction, okay. Good, we grabbed all that wood, meaning we have plenty of it to do whatever. Smooth the surface of the floor. Da, 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 da. See if that makes things more beautiful. There we go. Dark Young's already getting good at mining. Hey, and smoothing it also repaired it. Chatted about roulette. That's the spirit. Gonna need more beds and more bedrooms at this rate. Time to expand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even think I need a doorway here, because this is going to connect up to this. I will, however, need the vents to work between these places. Would the vent be blocked by the wooden dresser or not? I don't know. Apparently it won't. I'll take it then. Let's keep those floors going. Now your room is ugly, Dark Young. Won't be enjoying that. It's alright, we'll have other ugly rooms for you. Well, one thing that does feel pretty good with having more people is getting work done a lot faster. God, these things are never gonna grow. In that case, let's just get rid of that zone so we don't waste our time growing there. And there is something to be said for growing hay so that we can have kibble, though. There's a way to do this, isn't there? Zone, growing zone, bloop. Grow hay grass and expand zone. Because anybody can grow hay grass, then we don't have to wait on Helden taking forever at it. And hay grass grows slowly. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't die. The only thing that blocks a vent is a wall. Thanks, that's good to know. Hey, Fuzzy's doing just fine. And probably not starving. There was that awful time that I accidentally left my indoor pets stuck indoors. The only thing they could eat was beer. Most of them died from broken livers. And that's where you learn. What exactly is learned, I'm not sure. But learning was done. There we go, Dark Young very quickly learning how to do construction. Despite not having the flair for it, that too smart is pretty useful. Unfortunately, they break a lot easier. Look at that, minor break risk is way high, so I need them happy. Very happy, in fact. Not so happy that I'm going to give them anything other than slop to eat, though. Mad hares, plural. How many are we talking? Mass animal insanity, but I'm not seeing a mass of them. Unless all of these hares are particularly mad now. Doesn't appear to be in manhunter mode. Time to get shanking. Oh no, last time I left you in charge of that, things didn't go so well. Attack. There's no point fleeing. You see something that needs to die, you kill it. Wildlife tab in numbers can show mental state. Mental state. Ah. There we go. I mean, they're hares. Oh, shoot, Bunny is, Bunny's doing what Bunny does. Don't miss now. Okay, that wasn't too great. Looks like you're going to have to self-tend to yourself and tend to yourself. There, go bandage it up while you can. You know, in the middle of that swamp. And then get back to taming. Now where's the other hare? Uh-oh. Not as planned. They're all going for Bunny. Good thing you're wearing the protective stuff there. Come on, kill it. There we go. Good stuff. But you do need to tend to yourself. That's like you said for Bunny being attacked by a bunch of hares whilst on their way to tame a wolf. There we go. The other things are just scars, no big deal. And I'm not too worried about grabbing these for their meager amounts of meat and leather. Hope that doesn't get infected. May well have done, you know, what with having done it in a marsh with your bare hands. I left to grab my takeaway for 1 minute, now I'm being besieged by hares, says poor Bunny. Happens to the best of us. Alright, the animal zone's a bit too much. Outdoor pets no longer allowed in here. They're just going to make a mess of the place. I hope they have plenty to graze on though. I'll probably expand it a bit so they can enjoy this. And a whole lot more of this. What is it with the cabbage jokes here? So we are going to need lamps around here. And beds. And end tables for said beds. Uh-oh. Bonnie failed to get the wolf on her side and is now having to slaughter it. This could be quite bad for Bunny. We should send in some reinforcements. Because wolves don't get down so easy. Colonist needs treatment. Wow. You did good there. It's too heavy to take back, probably because you're carrying a minigun. Regardless, I want you to tend to that yourself. The other two won't need to do that though. I wouldn't mind bringing this wolf back, it's some good pelt. Brute, you think you could haul that back, please? Heal thyself, Bunny, and then get back. Wow, 10% revenge chance, not to mention a massive chance of recruiting it, and yet... cracked jaw and scratched head. You could have had a lot worse. I just hope none of that gets infected. Because again, we don't have the medicine to take care of you. Yeah, high luck doesn't mean good luck. Just means that the unlikely is more likely to happen. I wonder why there's no medicines with Golden Dragon. We sold it all so we could buy a minigun. Which I insist is a good choice. Well, it was a good choice. Is there any herbal medicine that you could harvest? Maybe. There's food we can harvest, which would be rather nice. But herbal medicine? I don't want to go too far just for some crummy little herbs. Oh, well, there's one. There's a bunch. Harvest any that we can so we can have some actual medicine, please. How you feeling, Bunny? Ah, you're fine. You don't even need to rest up. Serious pain. Awful meal, soaking wet. Look, we all have bad days, Bunny. Not all often as bad as your day was, but you're okay. Isn't that fully grown heal root right outside your house, north of the farming field? Oh, that? Yeah, I guess it is. Do we actually take medicine in here? Yes, we do. I'm sure someday someone will haul it. We're gonna train you how to haul. Minigun is pretty dreadful, says Tandy. Only good when a masterwork on a trigger-happy colonist. Well, Bunny is trigger-happy. Which is the main reason I got that minigun. And also the fact that I like miniguns. Jake, I've seen a Twitch interaction plugin for RimWorld where events can be purchased. Channel points, thoughts on it? Not interested. I'm not good at this game, so I'm not really interested in having XYZ challenges thrown in. And I want to relax, not have raid upon raid raining down on me at chat's discretion. Alright, Vort has no resistance. Recruitment will begin. The minigun has deep cultural importance to the tribe of DDR Blind. As rough as it is true. And temperature is really going to be falling soon. I hope that heal route can manage. Also, Brute Queen now has a much bigger room. Autumn has begun. What are you off to? But oh, harvesting that wild root. One wonders why Bunny is so invested in it. This is great. I can just speed along and watch what's happening rather than care about, well, rather than care. The colonists can take care of these things on their own. Check the mood on Heldon. Gotta keep upbeat in these stressful times. You're pretty good at this. But you're generally always happy because you're working during nighttime. That gives you a nice buff boost. New quest, Ship to the Stars. The friendly AI, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, yeah, so we could haul ourselves all the way over there, which to be fair isn't very far. We won't, but we could. Why do we have a torch next to an electrical light? Because I didn't deconstruct this yet. Alright, welcome to the colony, Vort. Oh wow. A reasonable chance of getting them, and you failed. I think I need another place to shove the corpses. Important, and it's only for rotten corpses. There, plenty of room, but I don't think we're going to need much more than this. Because I don't want more than 7 colonists. One can be used for a hospital, and one can be used as a prison. Of course, now that prisoners have value, and the fact that you get fewer prisoners the more... Well, you tend to incapacitate fewer if you have more colonists. Since we'll be keeping the colonists low, we should still get plenty of them. So is my masterful thinking. I was meant to have loads of cotton to make all these clothes with. Instead, we have next to no cotton. I'd like to go on a slaughter fest to go and kill a lot of things and get their goodies, but wildlife, well, there's lots of elks, but oh, and a mega sloth. Heldon, you're not so upbeat anymore. Yeah, night owl in the daytime. What'll it be, Vort? Let it all go. Brute Queen described botched surgeries to Vort. Still failing, Brute, yeah. You've lost that social magic. Aw, Bunny's healing up. Well, so much for that. Not happy with your low threshold for breaking, but Dark Young's pretty great at what they do. And given how quickly he picked up Killing Floor, it does feel quite fitting. Let's smooth those floors out as well, have nicer places to be. What about bugs, considering you're under a mountain? We're under such a small amount of the mountain, I sincerely doubt that they will rise. But if they do, we're in for a very, very bad time. It's the long and short of that. I hear they only come up under the dark green bits, but I don't know, and I hate infestations. But maybe they improved it in 1.1, I should check that out. Bunny's completely healed, good, no infections either, very good. I think people are going to get a lot happier when I make this area so much larger. How about this wood-fired generator, though? Maybe I should still keep it outside. If it ever catches fire, though, we're going up in smokes. Right, we still have good wood, so I'd like to expand our everything area by rather a lot. How will we do that? Thinking. Yeah, probably to include all of this area. And then it encapsulates all of that. Whoa, slow down now. And then we need other places to go to and fro in it. Yeah, we'll have a lot more area to work with. Don't forget your cleaning area. Oh, I won't. In fact, does it need to be increased yet? Yeah, it does. Let's keep it all clean, folks. I won't stand for messes around here. Jake, if it's the bedrooms, you can just seal it off without too much loss in the event of bugs. Well, I'd want to kill the bugs. Their jelly is good for eating and sells well? Question mark? Thought it did. Get all this built and then we can expand this whilst still keeping it all indoors. And it's mostly roofed as well. It will, however, need more lighting. Solitary light there should take care of most things. Actually, those two should take care of most everything here, right? Aha. Brute's getting better and better at construction. Just as well, because that's something you're passionate about. That's our Yeoman. That was a phrase that always got a giggle out of me because it was Yeo. Right, flooring. Let's get it completed here. And then let's tear down these walls. I know I don't need to do this individually, but I've started, so I'll finish. There we go. And let's not throw all that wood away just yet. I want it all floored up. That as well. And to think this started out with a half-built area. This is what I love about the game. Yeah, we started out just with this thing that we barely erected a roof over our heads. Then we got bedrooms, then lots more bedrooms. One thing this game would really benefit from my point of view, would be a way to re-watch it all, like Frostpunk. Jake, door between the storage and the meat doesn't have a floor. That it doesn't, thank you. You know, this thing doesn't have a floor either, but I don't think we can reach most of it. So how do I bulk smooth surface? Guess I use this. I'd like these rooms to be bigger before I do that, but we'll make do with this. They don't need to be huge yet, at least. How do you feel about your bedroom there? Slightly impressive dining room, decent bedroom. You don't care at all about your bedroom. We need better bedrooms. It's a great way to keep a long buff on people. I also need this room to be a whole lot better. That wood is slipping by fast, as in to say, we got none of it. Nor is there much wood nearby ready for chopping. Yeah, that's a big downside in the area that I've chosen here. All of this is locked off for natural resources, and there's nowhere to expand out there either. Well, do your best. There's a mod for that. Jake takes screenshots. Cool, but too late to care now. Besides, it's all streamed, so I can just rewatch if I want to remember the earlier parts. Right, Queen's got a nice place. Dark Young needs a nicer place because he's too eccentric. We should also have a vent so that all of this shares the same temperature as close as possible. There's also no need for this. No, will these vents help there? There's no need for these doors at all. Just have it all as one big area. Not too shabby. Not great, sure, but not shabby. This is a mistake. You should only be preferred, not important. And you should probably just be normal. Because currently the ground was just as important as the hoppers for the food, and that's definitely not how it should be working. This needs to move again. Sorry everybody. There you go. Done and done. Oh yeah, I use nutrient paste. I think cooking is a chumps game. Oh, we never dealt with the other person, but killing them would make the whole faction very unhappy. Dark Young's showing off their ability to make art. They probably gain, yeah, they gain knowledge of that lightning fast. It's almost scary fast. Dark Young's going to be good at pretty much everything by the end of this. Paste is so unaesthetic though. Don't you want to build a nice looking base? Don't care enough. Also, everybody should be keeping things as clean as they can. Not to the point where priority wanting it, but still should be a reasonably high priority. Killer Cougar. A Count of the Orange Dominion is bored. He wants to observe how Backwaters people like you deal with a deadly threat. To satisfy his desire, his servants will release a man-hunting cougar to attack you. The Count will observe the fight via a high-altitude drone. In return, he will send transport pods containing a good shirt. I accept. And I think it's time for Brute Queen to really work her way up through the nobility. Alright, looking forward to this killer cougar. This is what I've been looking for. The quests have always been really bloody dull in this game. But now we're going somewhere. Come to think of it, we need a shirt. We're pretty low on that. Jake and Noble won't eat paste. Well, too bad. That's all they're going to have. There we go. So Yeoman da-da-da-da-da. Esquire goes up. It's nice to see the quests coming to you. Yeah, the quests where you had to go somewhere and do something were such a drag because traveling about was awful. It remains awful. Hey, it's another crappy sculpture. Let's have it in the center room. Better for everybody to get the buff out of it rather than just a few people in their bedrooms, unless it's of course dark young. I want everybody to have both impressive rec and a dining room. Also, I'm going to need another chair for this. Nice that this limestone table was already made for us. How beautiful is it? Not at all. Okay, I hope people don't wander off too far from the colony here if we're going to be enjoying an attack from a wild cougar. That applies to mostly you, Bunny. It's a lot of wood. I'd like that, but oh right, you're smoothing the wall. I was wondering what you were doing there for so long. God, smoothing wall takes forever. Who thought that's a good idea? Bunny, you seem to be wandering around doing not too much. Yeah, go grab that wood. That's what I'm talking about. Heldon. How could you fail to make a chair out of wood? Heldon's pretty so-so across the board. Brute Queen's... Well, that's a yeoman for you. Or is it yeoman? Do you even say the E? Dark Young and Heldon spoke about friendly adventures. Well, like when they went and played Left for Brexit together. It's nice having Fuzzy around. Where do we check our ongoing quests? There we go, quests. Alright, I need to bin the ones I'm never going to do. We're keeping Fuzzy. Can I just abandon that? The quest can be undismissed at any time. Its effects expire time. Yeah, away you go. These two, however. So in a few hours that thing's going to come our way. He's trying to butter me up so I don't kill him again. That's a fool's errand. Dark Young will always kill you. A pack of man-hunting chickens have entered the area and are roaming around looking for humanoid flesh. Oh my. That's kind of cute. Bunny, how do you feel about chickens? Actually, I wonder who wins in the war between chickens and hares. They're going to be on their way there. Maybe we should get our crew together and stand here ready to kill. Because they're flocking on over. Come on, Brute, you crack shot. I want to make sure that that's the only angry wildlife. Yep. It's pretty nice having this marsh. Get them all lined up. Shot to shreds. I've got one of those bullets is going to hit. Jesus. Alright, dinner time. Brute, you're the fastest. You go the furthest. I wanted to make sure I'd set you to haul and not to eat. I've done that before. No, plenty of meat, but we don't get to use their feathers or skin for anything. Well, of course you don't. You eat chicken skin because it's delicious. Well, Halden's quite happy. This is his time to shine. Jake, would playing EU4 as Serbia count as a punishment game? That's a really stupid question, Ryu3. What was going through your head when you decided to ask that? I think I'm going to wood floor up all of this because people keep walking around it anyway. And make sure it's roofed as well. Just trying to reduce the amount of walking over bad ground that we do. Keep our base nice and clean, that way people have fewer complaints about it. And there we go, slightly impressive dining room and impressive rec room is adding a high amount of mood to everybody, and that's great. I forget what benefits you get from people being particularly happy, if any. A pack of man-hunting cougars have entered the area. They will roam the region, hunt for humanoid flesh. You say pack, but really it's just one. And it's ages away. That said though, maybe we should get into position for it. Because a cougar is probably a whole lot faster than a chicken. Young, you're up for this one as well. One wonders why Bunny wears all the kit. Surely it should be given to Dark Young since they're the Malay one. I wonder if we'll have time to change. Yeah, probably. I think I jumped the gun a bit early here. Well, no, Halden is slow and pathetic. Alright, Bunny. Stand there and ditch your flak pants. Actually, let's not have you do that. Ditch the vest and no, ditch the pants as well. And ditch the helmet. Dunk. The cougar's not close, is it? No, it's on its way though. And then Dark Young, ditch your trousers as well. And now we're going to have you wear that, and that, and that. And then you're going to wear those. I need it for when my gun fails me, says Bunny. Well, too bad. Dark Young's the one that's on the front lines here. There, Dark Young should be able to... Whoa, now. Thought I told you to wear that. Cougar's almost here. Ready positions. Should probably clear these trees and stuff, because otherwise people that come here... They enjoy too much cover. Whoa, banging shot from Halden. Probably wasn't from Halden, but no, it would have been Brute Queen. Chings, they didn't stand a chance. Alright, well, what do you mean it's too heavy? Is it really too heavy? What if I do that? There we go, hauling cougar. Damn, I still wanted to haul that wolf from earlier. Guess it's all eaten up and gone. And there's somebody's shirt. What is a psi focus shirt? Embedded with special psychic focusing materials, enhancing psychic sensitivity and help dissipate psychic entropy. Is it otherwise any good though? Maybe I should just sell this thing. Young, go and haul it somewhere. Come on, that cougar is food and other stuff for us. I'm thinking of building a bridge here and putting traps on it so that at least we can go to and fro there. This is all animal corpses, yeah, good. I forget what that's under, it's cooking, right? And Heldon's the only one doing it. Now, you're meant to be a cracking good cook. I'll actually have it at number 1 so that it gets done faster. I like to have the meats around here. Now these tend to be pretty good at keeping meat together. As in, are they? Depends on the size of them. Yeah, 126, that's a more compact storage of meat than having the meat out and around, but animals will also eat you, and that'll reduce the amount of leather that we have too. Whoa, now, nobody said apparels are allowed here, except I did, but we're taking that back. No to textiles, no to medicine, no to drugs, no to mortar shells, or components, or chem fuels, or components, or any of these other things. They all need to go here. But it wasn't what that was apparel. There we go. Bunny, please haul that while you're there. There, I'd like to sell that at some point. Hey! Oh, also good. I'm taking that milk. Sure, it's at the other end of the place, but that's a decent amount of food for us. That's 15 meals or so. Vort has joined us, and Vort is a terrible name. We're going to have somebody join in as Vort, but that will be next time. Time is slipping through my fingers at an uncontrollable rate when I play RimWorld, and this is just the beginning. It's going to hijack the wildcard segments for quite a while to come, and there's just no escaping it until we're done with this game. And when we're done, we'll know because we'll be skinning the nobility and wearing them as hats. Hopefully it doesn't mean that Brute Queen is the one that gets skinned here. But that's for our future journey. We'll have some more EU4 later on, in fact at 1800 CEST, which is just about 2.5 hours away. So until our next stream, from me it's a cheers, and from all of us on the RimWorld, a cheerio.